Alright people, welcome back to another stream. We have some 4-4-2 gameplay for you today, so I hope that everyone will find this a bit interesting. I get it though, it is the 4-4-2, it's not really, anything crazy, but it isn't time for me to get crazy. It is time for me to get cards, and that's what I'm gonna hope to do here today. 4-4-2. It occurred to me that I said that I'll be playing the meta, but this isn't really the meta. I mean, the 4-4-2 is a very, common, popular, usual formation out there, but it's the midfield setup is slightly, very, very slightly unusual. Damn. We have Johnson, we have the Prowler, and yeah, those are the only two guys that I'd say kind of defy the meta a bit. So, for what it's worth, I'm not playing the exact meta. I'm just playing something that's very close to the meta, and for me, it's a bit boring. I know, this formation doesn't give me that much satisfaction, but still, yeah, it's something. Hello to everyone who's here. Quite a few people. So Alios Man, Justin, Mayank, Conrad is here as well. Hey brother. Raya, Scormage Bravian, Muruvdin, Silvio, Luis Fernando, and the rest. Nasir, thanks guys for being here, of course. Why do you play Bertini? It's because he is fantastic, and it's because he's level 11, so with 48 speed he can really tear defenses apart, and Zivkovic here is the guy who will serve him the ball. At least that's the hope, right? But at first we're gonna start off by unlocking some packages. Hello to Ismail as well. Hey brother, hope you're doing fine. I'm doing fine as well, so thanks to Silvio for asking. Thank you as well. Great player, thank you very much, bro. So 39 cards for Fernandez, which is good. Now we have 4 silver packages to unlock. We need cards, guys. We need good cards. We need bucks as well, but primarily we need cards for Simon. That's fantastic. 44 for him, crazy. We need cards for Sandberg, Keane, Jones, Simon, Johnson. Those are the main ones. So anyone who gets even one card for those guys is pretty good. 48, that's insanely good. Hello, hello brother. I'm forgetting your name right now. You the guy with XMOX? Hi, Moheb. That's the name. What's up? So Marco, did you play Matsumoto as a central midfield in the 4-4-2? No, I haven't played Matsumoto in a long time. Where is he? Here he is. And I doubt I'll use him, honestly, even when he gets to level 11. But, come on guys. Yes, in fact, Johnson is the prize for the next event, man. And he's also the prize for the season pass. So that's like 300, like 500 cards for him this season, which is, really, really good. Now, volleyballer immediately, if I am not mistaken. So let's see Del Piero. All right. Let's lock in, guys. Very nice by Bertini. I'm actually gonna go back. No rush, no rush, no rush. Novak. Risky, very risky. Let's go back to Simon. Simon's should be safe on the ball, right? Yes, he is. Very nice. Zivkovic. Not sure what Zivkovic is doing, but he was pressed immediately. Maybe that's why he kind of decided to screw around with the ball a bit. Okay. it's a foul. And we get the ball back. All right. So let's see if this works. I doubt it, huh? Okay, it does. Oh my god, it does. Zivkovic. Oh my god, man. Alright. Too bad. Too bad, dude. Really too bad. Now, engine. Alright. Lovely by foul. Foul. Man, isn't that a foul, dude? Cook now. Alright. Alright, we haven't managed to take a shot here, on target or otherwise. Nothing at all. Risky as hell again. But now, Bertini. There we go. And to the guy who asked why I'm playing Bertini, it's just because of that. Such a fast guy, dude. You can't catch him. So I think the volleyball will come. Yes, the volleyball will come. Too bad. My hammer didn't manage to get into position. But now we have the ball. Okay. So no one's making any runs. Everyone's offside, to be honest. Now. Thought so. And we might be cooked here. My player's screwing around with the ball, and this is also, even if I manage to somehow not go down to penalties, it's a loss, because you know how I am on penalties, people, so... Okay, penalties first game, against a volleyballer. Alright, we start off okay. So Sandberg gets us a penalty goal. Now Cook. The volleyballer loses. The volleyballer loses on penalties. Big win. So tell me one thing, should I take Judge from the next event or not? Oh yes. Yes, he is a very, very good player, man. Here he is. These are his stats at level 10, but he's really good, man. Really good. So... guys, whoever is gonna spam is gonna get kicked out basically from the stream. I don't like to do that, but it makes the chat less nice to deal with. So I made it to 15k stars with no volleyball, no Abubakar or Sandberg. I was 4-4-2. I'm a bit disgusted and burnt out. Brother Justin, man, like it's not really a fun experience going for 15,000 stars. I had done so a while back and I didn't enjoy it. I had to play so much. It was crazy. So it might not make sense but play Zivkovic as right winger and Prowler as left. So, okay, why? Also switch positions of Johnson and Commander. It works better, try it once. The thing is that Zivkovic here floats in balls to these runners right here. Now, that's the idea. But, you know, it rarely works out. So, level 11 Abubakar is worth playing over Bertini, depends in which position. Abubakar at level 11 doesn't get that much better, to be honest with you. He doesn't get any more speed, just some reaction, which isn't, you know, anything crazy. Now, very nice. Okay. Off the post. Man, we are not very lucky in this game. Is it okay if I say that without sounding, you know, without sounding salty? But man, at least I won the previous penalty shootout, so I guess I'm gonna cut my team some slack there. And now, Gunnarsson. Beautiful challenge by Simon. Beautiful by Simon and by Johnson. So this guy's playing a 5-3-2. So it's not gonna be very easy to... Oh my god, what a challenge on my player, bro. Like, what the hell was that? So he thought I was gonna send the ball to Sandberg. Come on, guys. Who's that? That's Sandberg. Nah. That's more like it. Tapping was a bit risky there, but Sandberg is a top player. And he gets me the first goal of the game. 5-3-2. Sandberg as a striker and, you know, top scorer. He's playing Sandberg and... There you go, the Jet. Very nice. Need to see more runs by Bertini. Now I'm not sure if it's the software that's limiting him. But dude, come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. So is it worth to upgrade Abubakar to level 11? If you have the bucks, yes, but honestly not... I wouldn't say it's... you know, it's really... something that you have to do, absolutely have to do, right? It's something that, you know, if you have the bucks, if it's... You know, it's always better to have him at level 11 than 10, don't get me wrong, huh? What do you think if Lee can play in the winger of a 4-3-3? And Simon like a striker in a 4-3-3? I was having fun with Lee as a wing back, not as a real winger because of his bad response. I'm not sure if he'd be a good player there, but you could try. Played the villain, not in this formation for sure. Bertini, what a player. Second goal. Like, that's why Zivkovic is there. To wrap the ball in around the defense. Bertini goes straight towards goal. 2-0 against, 5-3-2 player who is very hard to break down. It's usually that way with 5-3-2s. So how are you guys doing? What formation are you guys playing? Let me know. Bertini's the GOAT. He's really good in this formation. That's for sure. 3-5-2, Matsumoto. Volleyballer. Volleyballer. What a pass. What a goal! What a goal! Lovely by Johnson. Finding some space. Really good goal that. I like that. More of that please guys, come on. So he's half volleyballing it seems. He's playing Abubakar and Matsumoto, the obvious Matsumoto. The one and only Matsumoto. Goal still! Headed goal. Managed to get a headed goal still. And my keeper, being absolutely useless, has helped him get a goal. Penalty. Penalty. Insane, insane though. Look at the rebound there. So that this volleyballer gets the ball back. All right. So, really too bad, man. But we're still gonna keep at it. If we lose and we go back again. If we lose, we lose. Where's my hammer going? Alright, Romero. We get the ball again. We get the ball again. Now let's see, 50 seconds to make something happen. Zivkovic, 20 minutes to control the ball for Zivkovic. Now. Very nice by Johnson, sending everyone to the shops. That's how you play football, volleyballer. 2-1, yes! Beautiful stuff, man. Volleyballing garbage. Seeing the goal again. Absolutely destroyed the net, volleyballer. Wow. So I know Zivkovic has 2 runners, which are your Prowler and Johnson. That's why I asked to change their position as well. But he is better when you pass him from the right wing. I don't see why that would be the case. It's normal that I usually play the creative player, even Jones, on this side, so that he can curve balls there. And not only is it broken, bro, it's that Romero's useless. He never saves, like he doesn't save anything, dude. This guy is just worthless. You're going to change the type of captain? Not really. I'm fine with a commander, to be honest. I did try actually And well, I did try Traore as a striker once. It was in a 4-1-4-1. You can find the video, Traore striker, as it was called, I think. And obviously, you know, the result wasn't too good, but maybe that was just me, right? E ciao Melchiorre, come stai, amico? So, stiamo giocando contro il Volley FC, il Volleyball Football Club. So now, like, ever since I started this stream, guys, it's just been volleyball. If you've noticed, just volleyball. Now, he is half volleyballing, this guy, so not entirely volleyballing. See the jet there? Excellent, not a foul. Never, ever, 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 ever a foul. It was a good challenge there. It was a really good challenge. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Now Zivkovic. Usual stuff. My players should be okay here, right? No, it's still. At least he saves. At least he saved the... Oh my god, dude. Like, the software is helping this volleyballing garbage so much, man. Just headers flying in 24/7. That is score match for you people. Headers. Look at this guy. Look at this champion. Headers, headers, and headers. How many headers? 3 headers. Romero saved 2. But he couldn't save the 3rd. So I'm sure this volleyballer is really happy now with the with his goal. Now, let's see. No foul. Wow. Impressive. So, the only thing we can do is be patient, guys. The only thing we can do is be patient. Volley. Just volley. Just volleyball. That's how you had the game. 5. This was 5 headers, guys. 5 headers. And then we won't even talk about Romero just leaving him score because, you know, it's like that. Romero is, for me, one of the most useless players I have ever upgraded to level 11. But, you know, it is what it is. And let's go on and play some football, guys. Some proper football to show these volleyballers that you can still play football in this game. Must be nice also, you know what, it must be really nice to have a keeper that saves these kinds of shots. And who keeps the rebound for you, that's really important as well. So nice. Johnson, very good switching play. Like, carrying play forward rather. Risky. Alright. So, let's see here. No. Level 9 Matsumoto over an level 11 Novak. Volley Arena, that's exactly right. So a level 9 Matsumoto took care of the level 11 Level 11. Even saying it out loud is really funny. So again, we go on. Very good, no foul. Impressive stuff. So let's see if Zivkovic can help us out here. Very good by Zivkovic, he's done well so far. Gonna give the ball back to him again so that he might find someone useful. He doesn't. The angle isn't right. Let's see. Good by the Prowler, good control. Oh my god, I don't believe it. My goodness gracious me. Alright, come on. We're still in it. 48 seconds. Okay. Oh my god, guys. This guy's players are fantastic, man. Sokolov. So smart by Sokolov, but now we do get the ball back. Look at Sandberg. What a save by the keeper. What a save by the keeper. Now, level 11 hammer. There we go. What a hassle. What a hassle. What a couple of insane keepers we're getting here today, guys. Nice by the Prowler. Nice again by the Prowler. Very good pressure by the Prowler. And this might be bad. Okay, good. It's good that we didn't tackle, bro. No, what do you mean? What? Alright, not sure what that was. Launch a ball. There we go, 1-0. Yeah, it's disgusting. El Mison Miguel, it is disgusting. This game is disgusting. How come level 9 Matsumoto overpowered the level 11 hammer? Like, bro. Yeah, even in like one of our members here said that like Romero's good for penalties, but even that dude isn't really like I don't predict penalties well, so he's like that is useless for me. Io non ce l'ho con questi giocatori, ma con gli sviluppatori che permettono di giocare così. Yeah, it's the developers. Melchior is saying that is really are really just not paying attention to what's going on in this game, because like it doesn't take a lot, man, to fix this stuff. Like the guy that I lost to just now, 5 shots, 5 headers, man, and it's like the headers are never saved like completely. They're always, the ball always goes out to a corner, to always go, there's a rebound that happens, so they're just overpowered. And you know, having said that, guys, if you're one of these players who plays like this, I mean, what are you playing for? So Jones gets a lot of cards. Come on, we need to max Jones in this stream, people. Come on. Can we do it? If we're lucky, we can, I'm sure. So someone asked to see a 4-4-2 without super players. So I'm gonna quickly go over what I'd do if I didn't have any super players, right? So, pay attention, that's a very quick one. Now, if you're in the Infinity Arena, you need 2 hammers. Those are regular players, that's fine. So an Explorer and an Intruder would do well here at the back. On the wing, there's a Prowler, who's a regular player. Then I would place either a Guard or an Engine instead of Johnson. Commander, regular player. Here I'd play a Producer. And up top I'd play a Prowler and an Intruder. So that's how I'd line my formation up if I didn't have any super players. So let's buy that speed package so that we can cut that cost into half. Look at Simon, nice. Where do you put Simon in 4-4 apart from defense? You can play Simon on the edges of the midfield, like either on the left or right midfield position, that's fine. You can also place him up top as a striker. He's a great player there. So grazie Melchior. Yes guys, like this stream to show your support. 30 people online, so thank you very much to everyone who's here. So let's see. Your favorite football club? AC Milan. AC Milan di Milano. 7-time Champions League winners. Ages ago. I don't even remember. This is like funny and sad because I don't even remember. I was born in 1996, right? And you'd think like that I'd have watched the last final win, like the last Champions League win in 2007. But I didn't. I actually started to watch AC Milan when I was, I think 14, 15. Like the first time I followed them, they won the league. They won the league against, not really against, but Inter were the real challengers for that league. Good times though, good times. Now crazy save by this guy's keeper. So 3-5-2, he's volleyballing as well. He's a volleyballer as well, man. He's a volleyballer as well. Nice by Romero, finally. Finally, thank you Romero, man. This won't work. Bertini never manages to get to this ball. That's a lovely pass. What a couple of saves. Nice on my hammer's head, very good, but what a save. All right. So this guy is yet another. How many volleyballers have we played? Like how many? I have to rephrase that question. How many non-volleyballers did we play, guys? Did we actually play someone who hasn't been volleyballing? I think once. I think it was just one player. Now Johnson. The angle is incredible again. Wow. Oh, there's Score Match Danny as well in the house. What's going on, man? Thanks for joining us. Try to zoom. I do zoom. But sometimes, to be fair, I don't because it isn't required, at least. Well, I guess it is if I fail the shot, right? But yeah, it's sometimes they're just like, especially when shooting from far out. I try not to. I find that it's not really important to zoom. If you curve the ball well, that is, of course, which is something that I clearly haven't done. Oh, 2-0 volleyballer. And shot a bit closer next to the keeper when shooting from the short corner. He'll have more chance of scoring because the keeper has difficulty saving those shots. So let me read it again. Shoot a bit closer next to the keeper. So at the keeper's feet, I imagine you're saying, Danny. Because the keeper has difficulty saving those shots. Alright. Especially with Bertini. Bertini really likes to get in that position, man. I'm loving him at max. I don't see you playing him that much, Danny. Maybe you might tell us why. Why that is. And thanks for being here, of course, bro. And thanks to everyone else, of course. So off we go. Volleyballer defeated. And we are going to deal with yet another one, I think, here. So this guy is an intruder. Okay. Portelli, excellent. Now. Turn, turn, turn. Very nice. Oh. What a save. Like, the keepers against me, guys. The keepers against me are something out of this world. What a save was that. Nice, Sandberg claims the ball back for us. Oh. What? My captain was just about to swing, dude. Too bad. So that ball has to go directly there. Oh, how nice by Sinclair. So 3-5-2. He's playing a hammer. Right? So Abubakar there. That should be Patricios. Very well done. Now, okay, let's go. We created a couple of really good chances, guys, but what's the point? That's a foul. What's the point if you don't take them? If you don't take your chances, it's useless. So like this keeper, people. This keeper deserves a raise, eh? This guy's keeper here deserves a raise. How much is he paying him? He has to double that wage, because like the first save was something out of this world. But we're still here. Come on, people, come on. Now let's press with Johnson. Good decision, fantastic. But now Johnson is actually... Yeah. Johnson was blocking us from playing there. Zivkovic. Has to be Simons. No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe that that is my keeper, guys. That is a joke. That is a joke. What just happened there? That is an absolute joke. So, yeah, but only yeah. That I read. So, why choose Zivko not Jones for that left midfield position? Because he's just doing a good job there. And he also, as Danny has said, he's got a better pass. But that lack of response, like the difference in response, isn't as bad as I used to think it was, right? Because Jones has, and I'll show you in a second here, Jones has 40 reaction and Zivkovic at level 11 has 23. But that difference in response doesn't really matter that much. So, and the software decided that your keeper is a duck, yeah. Like, if it was a sitting duck and just stayed in goal, he would already be better than he is now. But now he just goes out and he is like, it's really something. Like, I was speaking to my friend, I think it was today, and he was saying that his stopper isn't actually bad. But mine, dude, mine is absolutely something out of this world. In a bad way. I have Sandberg, but he is only at level 5. It depends what arena you're in. If you're in the Infinity Arena, Sandberg at level 11 isn't ready for that for sure. What even happened there? I wasn't even paying attention. But I'm sure it was stupid. So now... So yeah, usually the deal is that, look at the challenges always. The thing is that once the super player is one level less than your regular player who's starting, you can start to play him. That's usually the kind of rule in air quotes, because... What? Man, this game, like... I'd rather not say what I was gonna say. No, dude. Alright. Now, come on, people. This is yours, Bertini. Foul. Lovely by Zivkovic. That's also one of the good things about Zivkovic. It's that he can take better free kicks than Jones. Jones isn't bad when it comes to free kicks, but he's still, you know, he's not as good. And that's a fact, unfortunately, for Mr. Jones, Indiana Jones. So good pressure by the Prowler, very good pressure. Doesn't count for much, it usually never does count when it comes to my players. But that's what we can do, that's the best I can do, is just press. What else am I gonna do? Cry? Because this game really wants to make me cry. Good movement by my team. So we're moving the ball well now here. Let's see, Johnson. Running into opposition. As if he were blind. He was playing like he was blind, dude. I mean, I'm not even joking now. It's like he was blind there. No, why do you turn back, my man? Judge and Davies, who's better in terms of stats on paper? Well, they're two completely different players, the guard and the judge, but if you need a one-touch player, the judge is not that good. In fact, most people play the guard because he's just a very one-touch player, good response, good strength. But I like the judge because he makes a run. It's not about stats all the time, bro. That's very important to, you know, very important to pay attention to. Faustinho suffered the same fate as producer. Excessive silly flicks and poor decisions. I haven't played Faustinho at all, honestly, since I've gotten him to level 10, and that was 2 years ago. Maybe in your next video you can try max Cernat and see. The thing is, dude, that I can't really afford, I think, to max him. I can max him, like the cards are there, he's ready to be maxed, but 800,000 bucks, dude, I cannot afford that. And right now, I'm not sure if you can see, but I have 5.3 million. And you tell me, wow, that's so much, but if you consider that I still have to max Keane, Sandberg, Jones, Johnson, Simon, that's 4 million bucks gone. And what happens if Cernat isn't good? Like, I have wasted 800,000 bucks, essentially, and to just put him on the bench again. Let's give him some cards. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Plus, exactly, as Justin is saying, it takes ages to get bucks. And that's something that makes me kind of, you know, very reluctant to just spend bucks, you know. Now, volleyballer here. $352, Sabre and Matsumoto. 352 as well. Go forward, Johnson, go forward. Come on, man. This is the Prowler, really? Crazy. Crazy. Oh, it's Cook. It's Cook. My keeper, let's sit in again, guys. I'm not joking when I'm saying it. I'm like, he does drive me crazy. No, I might just be unlucky, and it might be the case, because it's really, really nice to play against me, man. So 1-1, immediate response, that's good. Too bad we hit the post, because this game would have been over already. And now he's going to try to volleyball. But thankfully Cook has gone. I'm not sure where he's gone, but we get the ball. Now. Let's see. Foul. Very complicated stuff there. I'm not sure what I was doing. I didn't have that much... that many options, to be honest. Yes. Despite everything. Despite everything. Despite... Guys, let me review the goals I have conceded. And let's see the goals. Let's see what kind of goal I have conceded here against this guy. So, Sinclair. Oh, this was the famous... Look at Romero. Whoopsie-daisy. Nowhere to be seen. Now, this is interesting. Because that's Cook, guys. And Cook has one of the worst shots in the game. Outside of the box. I have to watch this again. I'm sure he curved it well. So... there he is. Alright, this is a good angle, guys. That's his. That's his, man. That's a max. That's a max stopper. That's a max stopper. Hello to Abul Fazi. Abu Bakr is great, but Simon is the best player. Yeah, pretty much, dude. Simon is overpowered. Both because of his stats and also because of his crazy good behavior. He's really intelligent. So 5-3-2, alright. Where's the keeper? No, why is the keeper? Look at the keeper. How good, dude. How good of a keeper was that? So, my captain went on a run, it seems. Alright, good. Let's see if Bertini plays it back. Okay. Does something actually better than that. Lovely. That's, I'm not sure if Danny is still here, but that's why I don't zoom out when I shoot from afar. It's because I can curve the ball a bit better that way. So that's a foul, okay, no problem, no problem. Let's see if the Prowler can get to Abu Bakr, definitely can. Lovely player. Lovely player, Badir. Lovely player, Badir. Foul. Let's see if Bertini can do something here. He's completely alone, I think. Oh my god, and he's definitely fully alone. Wow. Wow. Fantastic by Zivkovic. Crazy goal, man. So, let's see. Late to the party, what did I miss? Let's have the lineup again, definitely. What's up, Loftic, also? Ho bisogno degli occhiali. No, non so cosa ha bisogno questo demone, però è davvero, davvero un portiere malissimo. Non so chi sia il peggiore tra lui, Sernat e Lechner, onestamente. Now, I think Sernat and Taylor will not give any changes. So who is the better option, brother? Remind me. Okay, fair enough. It helps me. That's of course my own style. Everyone has their own style. Yeah, I'll send you some videos on the shots. Yeah, please do, dude. Please do. Would appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you. Because even after like 25,000 games, I'm still learning. Like I'm never, you know, gonna shut down an opportunity to learn, of course. And thanks, of course, for joining, bro. Really appreciate you here. It's great to learn from the best. Now, let's see the Prowler volleyballer, 15,000 stars. Immediate goal. Bertini, what a champion, dude. Level 11, Bertini. Where were you all my life, Bertini? Where have you been all my life, Bertini? So I really know what type of guy this is. Oof. What? Now Bertini again. No, no, no way. Maybe that was my fault because I could have, you know, went for an easy tap in there. Might be the case. But we live and learn. We live and let live. Oh my god, Simon, what a champion! Run, Bertini. Where is the keeper gonna come out? Is the keeper gonna come out? Crazy save, okay, but you know, not much I can do here except do this, this, this. Dedicated to this 15,000 star volleyballer. Should have won before. Should have won with that Sandberg tap-in. Yeah, man, thanks to Danny. Really, thank you, bro, for joining us. And yeah, I'll be happy to chat on Messenger when I get to it. So thanks, dude, really. It's funny, these volleyballers play hammers in defense. Exactly, they play volleyball, but they don't want to get volleyballed. Show me 4-4-2. Without saying super players, I've actually read it out to you, dude. Romero was supposed to be the best, but I don't know if the software nerfs him or what. I think it mostly has to do with the handicap, if I had to say. But in general, it's hello to Ali. Thanks for joining us, man. But in general, this is something crazy, dude, because now I've gotten to a point where this guy, Romero, is costing me like goal after goal after goal after goal. And that makes it very hard to win. Like, if I create so much football, I'm trying to shoot from here, shoot from there, try to find passes all the time. And then, when my opponent has one shot on goal, that shot is always a goal. Because Romero is useless. The point of a keeper, right, is to save, is to help me out, is to be there. But he never has my back. He just never has my back. And it's so disappointing because I maxed this guy. I spent a lot of bucks on him. But he's terrible, objectively terrible though. I'm not even talking about, you know, opinions and stuff like that. Gorgeous by Sandberg now, 1-0. 4-4-2 player with 7 wins in a row. So if Romero's not up to the challenge, can you replace him with another keeper? I've thought about that, yeah. But I might have to try Cernat. Cernat is someone I'd like to give a shot to again. But I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to go, how to proceed here, because it's this is costing me, and it's costing me big time. Which country are you from? I'm from Malta. I am from Malta. I know, like, look, who else can I play instead of Romero, realistically? There is Lechner, the usual keeper, and that's the guy who I have in mind. I think, let's go and have a look at the other keepers, right? If I find them. Okay, so Cernat. I like Cernat because he can go out and claim the ball, but I'm a bit hesitant to play him because he likes to do that very often. He likes to go out and claim the ball, try, even if he's never gonna catch the ball, if a long ball for example, he's gonna still come out and catch it. It's in his very nature. So, and that, apart from that, he obviously doesn't save a lot of headers, but then again Romero doesn't anyway. So this guy has 35 speed, Romero has 25 at level 11. Then there's Cernat. I think Cernat isn't bad. I think he might be the option, the answer here. I'm not sure. Malta, Malta is my country, bro. And I noticed that the ability to shoot far away of Sokolov the Menace. Sandberg does that more than Sokolov. At least he does so. Sandberg takes a shot from farther out, which can be a really good thing if you're... it's always better to have a striker who shoots from outside the box. And as much as I love, you know, as much as I love the Menace, as much as I love the Villain, who's a kind of an improved version of the Menace, he's not... he's not as good. He offers something different, and what he does offer, which is pretty good, the Menace and the Villain, is that he plays the ball more to his wingers than Sandberg. Sandberg is just someone who, you know, is focused completely on scoring. Come on, bro, what do you mean? So now we're open like a Christmas turkey here, guys. He's gonna shoot from all that far back, and let's see Romero. Alright, well done by Romero, guys. Well done by Romero. A round of applause in the chat, please. He saved a shot for the first time in his life. Please applaud my brother. Excellent by Sandberg, 1-0. So that's big news from the Score Match Titan stream. Romero makes a save, and with that save he manages to help me out big time. Ah, that's my fault, that's my fault, that's my bad. Oh my god. Please, Simon, help me out here, brother. Very good. Now, that guy is miles offside, no? Or am I wrong, guys? Alright, come on, move, Prowler, move, Prowler. Get out of the way, Hammer. It's like they're toddlers. It's like they're all toddlers, my players. Respect to you for playing this game for hours with a calm mind and not giving up. That's the only way to play it, bro. The only way. If you're gonna get frustrated, if you're gonna start banging the table and flipping out, try not to play, or at least play less. I've been playing this game for a few years, and during that time I've managed to train myself to be more patient. It's tough, even now, but... So that's the formation. The thing is, playing hammers on the sides costed me when I faced opponents playing 4-3-3 with speedy wingers. Firra, you know that when that happens, you're going to want to... And this is a good tactic, so listen up, guys. When you notice that your opponent is playing fast wingers, you have to let them progress up the field so that the hammers retreat and try to cover as much as possible. Because the thing is that once your opponent progresses enough up the field, then these guys, your center backs, can help you out. They can cover the remaining space, even if they're outnumbered. Because if, you know, you're playing a 4-3-3, for example, 4-1-2-3, whatever, your opponent has 3 wingers to, you know, out-battle the 2 center backs. But these guys here do help. After all, it's a 4-man formation, this. So, it's possible. Which goalkeeper is the best? It's a good question, bro. That's a good question. I don't know, honestly. I honestly don't know. Like, I remember in the in Arena 10, Arena 9, I used to play Cernat and Cernat only because he was the guy ready always to claim long balls. But in the Infinity Arena, you don't see too many long balls. You just see volleyball. And when it comes to volleyball, the way I knew it is that bad ball, terrible. The way I knew it is that Romero is the guy that you'd want to parry those shots. That is absolutely insane what just happened there. Okay. Now, how is that not a good challenge though? Alright, so Lee, level 9. Bad pressing here, has to be said. Now, good, excellent by Cotequinho. Grande, un gigante. Now, the Prowler. So let's see if Bertini can help. He's true, he should be true on goal, but there are defenders everywhere now. This should be a penalty, I hope. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 1-0. Now. Melchior, puoi vedere che lo sto usando, il tuo capitano ancora. Era un po' di tempo che non lo usavo, però adesso, siccome sto giocando con dei martelli dietro, cosa che per me non è piacevole, è rientrato in squadra. So let's see, the Prowler. What a save, my god. How much money are you putting on score match, asks someone. I'm not sure how much in total, but I did, you know, buy the season pass and buy a few packages here and there. Bro, do you have any plan to play Benitez again in the future? Yes. Yes. I like Benitez, guys, but right now, until he gets to... I mean, I'm not sure what I'm waiting for, to be honest. I'm not sure. Keane in panchina, perché Simon è libero di giocare lì. Simon, sai, che è più utile a, sai, cucinare il gioco di Keane. So I'm playing Simon instead of Keane, because obviously Simon, who is still at level 10, has the exact same stats, is just stronger and better overall. I remember Sandberg overhead kick in your last stream. Christ, man. I'm an old fan. Do you remember me, Ali? I'm not sure, bro. Might. Might be. I'm not sure exactly. Apologize. This game gives advantage to inferior players. That's why our keeper is not playing good. Could be. It's infuriating, but it could be. Now 4-3-3. Look at the space. Great by Bertini. Now, infiltrator, man. If you're in Arena 11, guys, actually, if you're in the Infinity Arena, I really would recommend you to stop playing infiltrators because there are just better options. Much better options. Now, if this guy, because it might be, if this guy is, you know, has just started out, that's a completely different matter. And if he doesn't have super players, or if he's, you know, lacking options, that's fine. But yeah. But as I say exactly that, it's an infiltrator who wins him the ball. So, who's having the last laugh? That's not a foul, like I mean, it just isn't, bro. Come on. Okay, good pressing, guys. We're limiting him to, you know, again, I say that I'm limiting him, but what does it even count for, you know? Now, I'll hope that this works out for us. It does. All right. So, off we go again, guys. Zivkovic. What a bad ball, bro. Like, I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it. I wanted the ball to just hop over the defense, but it went to the defender's feet. Terrible pass. So very smart by the infiltrator, I have to say. What foul was there, dude? What foul was there? Come on, I shouldn't. Take it easy now. But he's on to me. He's on my back. Now the Prowler playing it back. Just like a guard, if you ask me. There's no one on this side of the field. 5-2-2. Like, oh, almost. Almost a penalty. He can slip a ball in behind my defense. Very good challenge. Like, was gonna keep the ball forever. That's my foul. And now we have to score, guys. Now we have to score, because if we don't score now... Yeah, and it might not even happen, so I have to keep the ball. Let's see what the hammer is gonna do. I'm gonna have to do this, guys, because I'm risking. Look at Romero. Look at this, dude. Damn, what a big hassle that one was, huh? The hardest thing in score match is upgrading a player from level to level, of course. Although it does give you a sense of progression, you know, it does give you something to work towards. Guys, what has happened here? We've maxed Jones. We've maxed Jones. Oh my god, finally, dude. Finally. So nice, bro. Thanks, Jones. I'm gonna have to switch on the AC for this one. Thank you, Jones. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Finally, man. Finally. There he is. 33 speed now. Thanks, Fira, man. Crazy. We were ready to upgrade him 2 weeks ago, when we could have won the event and upgraded him there and then, but it has been 2 weeks now, if not more. Like, dude, thanks guys for the congrats, dude. So let's open this one. Now I will of course show you guys Jones Max. Of course it will happen, but I'm not sure if it will be in this stream though, because we need cards for Sandberg. We didn't get any so far. How do you skip the ads? Like, I minimize the game and open it back up, but it's something that can only be done, I'm told, on Android phones. So yeah, now volleyballer. What a goal by Bertini. He didn't expect that one, huh? And what a ball by the hammer. Novak to Bertini. Not a foul, not a foul. Where's my captain going? So Sandberg won the ball a couple of times now. Oh, good by Bertini, what a player. Yes, okay, that's how you play against volleyballers. So now where are you gonna put Jones? For now he's gonna remain on the bench until I deal with these volleyballers, because that's the problem. That's why I don't play. I'm not playing interesting players at the back. It's because of people like this dude, these volleyballers. You are constantly getting fouled and bad positions of players, and sometimes 7 level hammer takes the ball from level 10. That's the software, bro. All you have to do is keep going, man. Just trying to remain sane in an insane game. That's a new quote. Trying to remain sane in an insane game. Now, fantastic performance in the previous game. We needed a good, easy win against a volleyballer, people. They are really and truly the downfall of score match volleyballers. So beating them, to me, counts. And it counts a lot. Now, alright. Some nice reactions in the chat. Thank you guys. Also, don't forget to like. It's important to like the video if you haven't done already, like the stream. Ah, nice by his intruder. Now, Novak. Zivko. No, that's Bertini, and Bertini is so far away from goal that he'll definitely be tackled. very good. Quite lucky too. Play it to Zivkovic, man. Look at the touch! Look at the touch from Zivkovic! Corner. What's Zivkovic doing there? So, Infinity Arena is the volleyballer arena. Yeah, I've been saying that for ages and ages and ages. It's just volleyballers for kids, exactly. It's just something that, you know, kids do. Like people who want to win, easy peasy. But I hope that people who are watching this stream don't want that. Volleyballers say non-volleyballers are noobs because our style of play is not effective. They never want to learn. I think that it is effective, honestly. It's not as effective as their trash, but you know, it's like when you argue with volleyballers, guys. One, don't do it because some volleyballers don't even want to change their minds, and two, they are not even ready to entertain the idea of trying different football. Volleyballers, when they want to switch their playing from volley to play in the ground, so they don't even know how to play. So I'll have show your friend Captain Earnings. I was meant to add you again, Justin, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So these are the guys. Not really paying attention to that though. I only have 5 medals. You can remove me when I earn more and develop my players. So that's not something I'm honestly really, guys, I'm trying to focus on playing the Infinity Arena, and in the future, in the very near future, I hope that I will start the Titan Zones again. Titan Zones are streams where I play against you guys. But to do that, I at least want Sandberg max, bro. Because in the very limited time I have to play the game, I want to use it to upgrade my players. Where is Sandberg going? Stop moving. What's going on? Sei quasi a 200, eh? Non male, caro, non male. Wow, very nice by this dude. Very nice. Not sure how he managed to wriggle his way free, but he did, and we're trailing, and we have some work to do. But it's nice to play a non-volleyball player, I think, unless he is volleyballing. Let's try to find out. Goosens? No. I doubt he's even playing Goosens, if you ask me. Alright. Good by my captain. Still doesn't get the ball though. No, he is volleyballing, half volleyballing. He's using the commander to volleyball on the other end, guys. I'm glad I noticed that. Penalty. 1-1. Good. All right. So we get the goal. We get the goal without even shooting. Honestly, just a penalty. So let's see now. Alright, I know, I noticed that he was volleyballing. I noticed that he was volleyballing and I reacted in time. So, no! How annoying. How unlucky also. I didn't know where to play. Where to play the ball. How annoying, guys. Very good. By Novak. Okay, we have another crack at this, people. So now Bertini, penalty. I don't believe it. Look at the rebounds though. Look at the rebounds. These never work in my favor. Oh my god, man, the rebounds. We better... Oh my god, we failed the penalty. And he might score. Oh. Close, 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 close. So let's see. This is a lost game. This is a lost game. Yeah. Crazy. We had the penalty to win, but he saved practically all the penalties else. But what can you do? So let's see what is going on in the chat. Score match would have not only become more popular, it really would have grown, guys. Like, it would have become, with some care, not just the volleyball thing, it would have become a proper game. Yeah, people posting about volleyball, but bro, sometimes I get bored because if the game is inviting. If the game was so viral like the other games, it would be one of the best, yeah. And the penalty, man, the rebound. It must, again, guys, it must be so nice to play, like, especially penalties against me, because you know that a rebound will always fall your way. You'll save most of the penalties. It's insane. Now, 4-4-2. All right, come on, guys. Impressive. Romero. He let that one in as well, guys. I might as well not even play someone in goal. I might as well just play someone else up front, you know what I mean? What the hell was that? So good by Bertini. Very good by Simon. We're struggling now. The software is... I can feel the software kind of try to screw me over. No penalty, no foul. Level 9 Explorer, perfection. Come on. Extremely well done. What a goal, man. Very nice. Sandberg and Bertini combining. Now, this guy, 4-4-2, is he volleyballing? I'm not sure. His captain is a hammer, so doesn't mean anything. I think he is actually volleyballing, guys. He is volleyballing. No, bro, what? Okay, I'm glad I did that. Let's see if Bertini can help us out. Yes! Yes! Lovely, lovely win against a volleyballer. They're losers, bro. Says, I mean, look, I've already said what I think about volleyballers. Pretty lame in general, lame way to play the game, and it does say a lot about you if you play volleyball. And I'm not talking to anyone in specific, I'm just saying. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if they even take themselves seriously, volleyballers. And if they do, they shouldn't. Because really and truly, volleyball, it doesn't show that you're good at the game. It shows that you know how to exploit a kind of bug. Not a bug, really. It's just you're exploiting a very silly mechanic, which is basically using strength to win headers. Volleyball means, to someone who asked, all in, it's playing hammers as strikers and using your wingers to cross, win the header and stuff like that. So basically playing like this and using this guy here to launch a ball to your hammer. And yeah. Finally, the volleyballers watches this stream. Watch Marco playing and learn how to play some true football. Thanks for your comment, dude. But, you know, I doubt, honestly, I don't even try, but I should start making some videos on, you know, people who wish to kind of stop playing volleyball. But I usually don't even bother to kind of, you know. What, dude? He's offside, he's offside, he's offside, he's offside. Nah, this is a long ball, definitely a long ball. Ouch. Okay, so this guy, 4-4-2. Whoops, I selected the hammer. Bad foul by the Prowler, that definitely was a foul. He's playing exactly like me, I think, this guy. I think very similar setup, if not the exact same one. Look at how good Simon is, guys. Acts like a hammer. Could have played in the ball to whoever that guy is, the striker, the Prowler. Can't get the ball off him. Don't commit a penalty. Corner. Actually, wait. Let's use this guy. Great by Novak. So. Use Simon as a hammer, practically. And now we go out. Or at least try to. Very good by Zivkovic. Playing the ball back. So, pretty tough game. Pretty tough game. Let's see if the Prowler can carry the ball forward. He can. Excellent by Bertini, finding the space and still going on goal. What a player. What a player. Now 37 seconds, which is a long, long time. So let's see. Excellent by Novak. And we're gonna run all the way out here. 22 seconds with Bertini. What a goal. Big win and lovely runs by the team. Very good. Simon is saying you like volleyball. Might just be saying that to trigger people, guys, so I wouldn't really pay attention to that, but you know, even if it is true, do better, brother, do better. I'm sure you can do better than volleyball. Now I hate this. Goal! Prowler with the head. With his head, the Prowler. Gorgeous Sandberg. Very good stuff by my team. Now. Nice by Johnson. Very good. No. Romero, you can. No. Never makes a good save. Romero, useless. Disgusting keeper. Never helps me out, man. But that was my fault. Because I shouldn't have lost a ball like that. Now. Two one. Very good. Very good formation, guys. Very good formation. What else can I say about this one, people? And Bertini is so awesome, man. He's such a good player, dude. Like, even when you force him, that's when you know that you've got a good player on your hands also, guys. It's because when you force him, like when you call him into action. What? I'm lucky. I'm so lucky, guys. Alright. And the Prowler ruins literally everything. Now Simon. Good. Okay. Nice. Lovely pass found there by Johnson. What a player Johnson is, guys. Level 10. I think I don't, like, I'd love him at level 11, but it's not like I'm desperate to have him at level 11. Like I'm desperate to have, you know, he's offside, dude. Sandberg or Keane. Not offside. Penalty. Nice save by Romero. Finally manages to make a save. But it's obviously the rebound is his. That's the difference between me and other players, is that the rebound is his. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, almost. Oh, too bad. Goal. No. We survived it. We survived it with a great save by Romero from the penalty kick. How good are the keepers against me, bro? How good are the keepers against me? They always make saves. They always make saves, bro. And those 50-50, like, scenarios where, you know, they might not make a save, you start questioning, like, is this keeper gonna make a save? They always make a save. I play against some of the best keepers in the world. That's a foul. Very good. At least we're creating chances. At least we're playing honestly this formation. There's no question about how good it is. What a ball by Zivkovic. 2-0. Excellent. Excellent, people. So if you see me putting people in timeout, guys, it's because of the spam. Try not to spam, guys. It doesn't really do much. So let's see what people are saying. Will you try to max Simon in attack? Well, you try max Simon in attack. Like, Simon is a long way away from max. A lot. Like, a long way. But eventually, when I'm like 50 years old, I'm sure he'll be there. So we're getting some cards for Simon, none for Keane, none for Sandberg. I'll play some more tomorrow, but, you know, it's not good. This isn't good enough, guys. We haven't gotten any cards for him, but at least we did Max Jones. And that had to happen. I faced one player not using friend captain, only Max captain, commander, exposing 5-3-2 using Jet and Abubakar up front. 5-3-2s are excellent. Only Max Captain, Commander and Explorer. Jet and Abubakar. It's not my cup of tea because neither the Jet nor Abubakar are very helpful to create play, but it doesn't mean that how I like to play is the only way to play. So it's a matter of taste. This game is a matter of taste, of course. Now Sandberg and the Jet. For this dude here. So good by Portelli. Gorgeous by Johnson. At least the keeper didn't save that one. I thought he was gonna save it. So good. Good stuff. So Simon and this player are rolling the ball around there. Let's see what he's gonna do with Jones. He's gonna win a rebound, but Cotequinho, top player Cotequinho, wins me the ball. No, that's a bad piece of play. In my defense, I didn't have much I could do there, but still such a bad way to give the ball away, guys. You can't do that. Very good. Now the game won't want me to win, of course. At least not for now. All right, Bertini. Two nil. Excellent wins, these guys. These are excellent wins. So 15k stars. So Score Match Titan, what do you think about FTG working on the game? I don't think they really are working on the game that much, bro, if I'm being honest. Marco, io a centrocampo uso Johnson e Sierra. La gran pecca di Sierra è che non gioca di prima come fa il comandante. E per questo è lì. E Sierra, cosa che ti dà in più di un comandante? Un comandante vince più duelli in aria anche. Forse sarà un po' meglio a pressare, sarebbe un po' più veloce, però io non lo so. Show your lineup, that's the lineup. Yeah, that guy gameplay fit with fast player, but my gameplay inspired by you. Great to hear that, man. And thank you for being a member, thank you for being here, of course, to everyone, 20 people on. So last update to Score Match app was in March last year. That's a year and a half without an update, bro. I don't know what to think anymore, people. I don't know what to think anymore. So, pretty bad. Pretty bad. So let's see. That guy has a commander, as a captain. He has a prowler there running around, which is nice to see. Let's see if Patricio will move in time. No, level 11 Sandberg. Level 11 Sandberg. Level 11 Sandberg. I really hope that I can get my Sandberg. Oof. And he has Patricio then. He has Patricio at level 10. But he has Sandberg at level 11, dude. I'm very jealous. So the Prowler. Good foul. Tough game, this one. Good by Bertini. Not sure what he's doing in defense, Bertini. Foul. Very good by Sandberg. I mean, wasn't the best play by Sandberg, but at least he got a foul. I don't like how he just dribbles all over the place. That's why I miss Fernandez. I really would love to play Fernandez, but have you tried the Max Menace? No. Again, don't have enough bucks. Probably 800,000 bucks to max the Menace. It's not something I have running around. I do have it. I do have some spare bucks. Alright, Romero lets me get a goal. A very good goal. I mean, it's a good goal because I scored it, because if I had conceded a goal like that, I would be furious. Yes. Yes. No, Zivkovic. How terrible, Zivkovic, dude. It's a foul. Alright. So this has to be a goal. Yeah. Good goal. Ball into Sabre. Sabre doesn't miss. And it's 1-1. 4-4-2 as well. We lost the ball so in such a silly manner there because of Zivkovic practically. Yes, 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 I'm loving this, guys. I'm loving these great wins. I'm loving these wins, man. And we only lost on penalties for a long while, and we've been dealing with volleyball, we've been dealing with Max Sandberg. Yes! Dude, come on. I'd love to see you play Benitez and Traoré, gain any formation for future video. Look, man, the problem is that in live streams, I usually play the Infinity Arena, also known as the volleyballing arena, so it's tough, dude, to make those players work against volleyballers and, you know, 4-4-2 players. It's tough. I wish I was brave enough. I wish I was good enough to make that work, but I don't feel that I am. Sandberg exactly second best. First is Simon. And yes, someone said Sandberg is fidgety, and he doesn't control the ball that well either, which is crazy. He's got good skill, good response. Sandberg, your top scorer, of course. So Anup says Sandberg, Prowler's Cook will behave strangely on the ball. And guess what's common then? They all have 0 passing trait. So Cook actually is not that bad, right, to pass. Sandberg and Prowlers, yeah, they're tough to make work, but yeah, they're not bad. Like Cook surely loves to pass, loves to shoot too, a bit too much. Willid is good at level 10. He's great, but you'll have to know how to use him because he has to be closer towards goal for him to score. Plus he likes to dribble, so you have to really only give him the ball when he's close to goal. But the upside, the really big upside, is that he likes passing the ball more than the menace. Actually, more than Sandberg, more than Prowler, so he's good in that regard. Oh, that's a short cross. No. Alright, Novak gets us a headed goal. Now, 4-3-3. It's got Sandberg at the back. What a player, lovely. But who am I gonna play the ball to? Not much I could have done there. So Simon tries to play the ball back. Let's see my commander. Actually, that's Patricio. Patricio has grown so much that I'm thinking that he's a commander now. Now at level 11, Patricio gained some height. Gained some good height, and he's obviously gorgeous. Do you think they're bad? Honestly. The stats don't seem bad. The you know, the dribble trait is low, which is true. Was a guard. What could have I have done there? I'm not sure. Now, Santos. Ah, very good by this guy. It's a prowler. Keeper, please. Yes! Yes! Romero! 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 Romero, guys! What a save by Romero, finally! My keeper doing something useful. First time in his life. Oh my god, who is this guy at the back? A speedster! He has a speedster. That was the only guy who could have stopped Bertini, and he ended up with a speedster. Oh my god, nice play here. Wow. Ah, that's bad. Nice! Nice! Come on, guys! Come on, guys. But this is gonna be a tough one. I mean, I lost the kickoff bid, but it still didn't matter. Now Bertini. Now Bertini. No, Bertini. ¿Qué haces, Bertini? ¿Qué haces? Johnson. Excellent. Little flick. Was risky, but it worked. Now Cabrera. Sosa. Back to the keeper. Now I'm gonna have to be very careful. Come on, Portelli. The Prowler did whatever he wanted to do with you, bro. Corner, alright. I think this is gonna end up into the back of the net. Alright. Foul, 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 foul. That's a foul, dude. That's a foul, that's a foul, that's a foul. Now Novak. No way. No way. Gorgeous tackle by my captain. Now Bertini. Super save by this guy's keeper, but now the game is effectively over, I think, right? What are we gonna do here? Okay. Excellent. Tanaka in defense, people. He ended up in defense. Like, he was the only player who could have stopped Bertini, and I was unlucky that it was him. It was him at the back. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, there is some dude running around volleyballing with Wolfgang. I think he's Portuguese. Not that it matters where he's from, but Yeah, that's that. Now, guys, I think I'm actually gonna call it here. Been playing for a long while, almost 2 hours now, and I need my rest. I'm gonna open this package, and if you guys wanna have a bit of a chat now before I leave, you're very welcome to do so. We need a super goalkeeper, definitely. And I'm surprised that we haven't received a super keeper yet. So I'm gonna unlock that, and we'll unlock this golden one while I sleep. So yeah, nowadays volleyballer expand their scope. But to be honest, I'm not sure if that's the, like, they are simply volleyballing with different players because they're bored. They're bored. And they try to stand out, like this guy playing Wolfgang as a top, like as a hammer, practically. He's volleyballing with Wolfgang. Why? It's that nothing in this game gives him any satisfaction anymore. It's just volleyball, a different flavor of volleyball. So yeah, nowadays volleyball expand, yeah, that I read. Places for Lee. Lee is great as a wing back, man. Great as a wing back. Some people have tried him on the wing here as a forward, but as a winger, or here obviously. But I prefer him at the back here. I'm gonna show you his stats now. Who is safer on the ball, Abubakar or Keane? Good question. And yeah, Hashem is right. Abubakar, if you believe that. For a long while, I used to play Abubakar in defense, and that is a good option if you want someone very fast. Like this dude who was playing against me right now, is playing a speedster in defense, and it worked out well for him. But Abubakar is better because he dribbles less than a speedster and less than Keane, the Raider. Really great to see this long stream. Yeah, man, I'm glad you like it. It's I've realized that when I do these streams, I have to play something that's pretty simple to play. And this 4-4-2 for me is very simple to play. There's not much going on. As you could see, guys, most of the goals are pretty straightforward. And I obviously have time to speak to you guys. Your shoots are cool. How to do it like yours? My shooting, you mean? It depends which player you're shooting with. But this, my friend has. This is completely my friend's tactic. It's that you draw a line. You draw a line away from goal, but then curve it into the post at the final second. So I scored. Let me see. I think I scored. Yeah, this one by Johnson, I think, was like that, right? Let me see. Yeah, it wasn't that far out, but it was a curved goal. Someone volleyballed me with Benitez. My god. I'd love to play Benitez again, man. Where is that guy? He's actually at level 10, but I can't upgrade him. There. I got some good cards for him in the High Roller League, but he's very limited. And in the Infinity Arena, it's tough, bro. I love one touch pass, G. Zoom in or zoom out while shooting? Good question. And it depends. And it depends by, like, for example, Danny Coons, score match legend who was just here in the stream, he said that you have to zoom almost all the time when taking a shot. I personally have had success when it comes to shooting from far out. Like zooming a bit out, not that much out, but not that much in either. So zoom just a bit in, try a curve, like start drawing your line away from goal, and in the final, like little distance, curve it in, and you're done. So these are our stats, guys, for whoever wants to have a look at them. So just 10 speed, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very, 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 very much for tuning in. Thanks to Ryan. Really appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for being here and for that nice comment. Like this stream. before you go, very important, so that the stream can reach more people and reach more volleyballers, maybe. But yeah, no cards for Sandberg, very disappointing, but we did get the final cards for Jones. Very, very important, because this guy is, and you'll see him in the next event video, guys, which I have to remind myself to make a poll so you guys can decide which formation you want me to play in the next event. But until then, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay up to date with the channel.